Hello and welcome, my connoisseurs of movies, TV show, and literature. You ready to shake things up? You may call me Luke Garou. And for all you new visitors, you are here to feast on my opinions of all things movie, TV, and book. And we're going to be talking about eggs and fish. But before we talk about eggs and fish, I'm going to show you this. This is Yumi and the Nightmare Painter by Brandon Sanderson. A few episodes ago, I told you I had a pen pal request that I read this. And I said I wouldn't tell you what it was until I had it in my hand. Thank the local library for having this in my hands. And this is probably the last time you're going to see it, because I will have to give it back to the library once, and yes, I have already started it, I finish reading. It's not a probably, I will be giving it back to the library once I'm finished reading it. But yes, this was a special request. So I do hear and take your requests, just like Anne of Green Gables was a request. And that is a 2-episode video. And forgive me, I am very tired. It is very early in the morning over here. And yes, you see me bundled again because I'm cold. It's still winter time. Now, eggs and fish. What does that have to do with anything? Well, seeing someone else's opinion is a great way to open yourself up to situations or groups you might not be used to. However, only basing your thoughts and opinions of a group solely on the thoughts and opinions of someone else, you are closing yourself off to so much. Again, what does that have to do with eggs and fish? The movie Box Trolls by Laika Studios. Yes, the studio that brought Coraline. Brought the fantastic story about cute, timid trolls that cover themselves with boxes. Literally taking their names from the box they wear. Once a box fits, they never change again. So Fish is wearing a box with a fish on it. And Eggs is wearing a box with eggs on it. Now, the central conflict in Box Trolls is because of one man's desire to better his position. He convinced the entire village, from the highest noble to the lowest peasant, that the Box Trolls were evil child killers that needed to be destroyed. The leader promises this man a seat at the high decision-making table, the White Hats, if he can hunt down and kill every single Box Troll. Now, Eggs is not a Box Troll. He is the child, Mr. Snatcher. Yes, that is the villain's name. Said was eaten by the Box Trolls. Eggs grew up happy and healthy with the Box Trolls, never guessing that he was being used to promote fear and hatred for his chosen family. It wasn't until people started learning and seeing for themselves that the Box Trolls were not, in fact, evil child killers that life in the village took a turn for the better. Eggs was trying to stand up for his friends from the moment he tried to blend in with the humans, and until people actually watch the Box Trolls rescue Eggs. Did they start to question what Mr. Snatcher had told them? Oh, Snatcher. Try and answer me this in the comments below. If you know you are highly allergic to something, Why would you put yourself in a position to be surrounded by that which you are allergic to? That's Mr. Snatch's problem. He has a very nasty allergy. And he wants to surround himself with his allergy. It's really, really messed up for this guy. Now, Mr. Snatcher's crimes were not limited to the slander of an entire race of beings. Oh, no. In a real world aspect, he put cross-dressers in a bad light as well. You see, to help spread his misinformation, his message of hate and intolerance in a way that didn't scream hateful bigotry, Mr. Snatcher turned himself into Madame Frou-Frou. Oh, yeah, for all you new viewers, always massive spoilers in my videos. Now you know. Sorry. My camera woman's smiling at me. And Madame Frou-Frou is a flashy, overtly sexualized woman who sang catchy songs. I refuse to call him a drag queen because it is disrespectful to all the drag queens in the world that are kind, loving, open, and understanding human beings. I mean, take everything people say is wrong about drag queens and apply that to Madame Frou-Frou. It is very, very, very sad that that is how he chose to spread his message. And what's worse is he actively flirted and tried to tempt members of the White Hats, remember those are the decision makers, over to his side so he could continue to get backing and the promise of a white hat for himself. Mr. Snatcher is horrible, since from the start he knew all along that box trolls were the reason nothing ever broke in the village. They were tinkerers, and in their tinkerings they would fix and mend everything. I mean, there's one, his name was Wheels. Wheels would take cracked and broken wheels and then the next night bring back fixed wheels for the broken ones he took. It was so cute. And then there was one, his name's Oil Can. Anything that squeaked that wasn't organic, he would put oil on so it no longer squeaked. These were the most helpful little beings in this world. And he turned everyone against them to serve his own narrative. It is so sad because he knew that box trolls were good and kind and peaceful and rather timid and afraid of humans. He was livid when Eggs' human father, this is the very beginning of the movie, Eggs' father gave eggs to fish with the protect my baby. Fish took eggs and ran. And because Mr. Snatcher needed Daddy for something, he was going to try and use little eggs as leverage, to get Daddy to do what he wanted. And what he wanted was the mass genocide of the box trolls. And that was his goal the instant they took his leverage over Daddy away from him. It's so sad. But because of the Mr. Snatchers of the world, I say compassion is the key to understanding, and that I will listen to your opinions on topics I cover, especially if you are kind and respectful in how you word them. I will be far more willing to talk to someone if they start a conversation with, "That was interesting. However, I feel this is how I look at box trolls." The movie Box Trolls. If you've seen it and you don't like it, let me know in the comments why. I would love to know why you wouldn't like it. And please don't say technical issues. That is a very narrow way to watch a film. It is. If you're focusing on, oh, the boom mic accidentally got in the shot. And yes, that is something said in the movie Bolt. It's like, yes, they're human beings. Mistakes are going to happen. If you're going to let one bit of human error ruin an entire movie for you, you're kind of missing the point of being entertained by the story they're trying to tell. But like I said, kindly, respectfully, tell me why I might be wrong. At least my opinions might be wrong. And like I said, that was interesting. However, I feel this is how I look at any topic. Then I would, if the person starts the conversation with, "You were wrong, that topic is evil, it's subversive," whatever, purely because I say so. Because I say so is an adult to a child. You can't do that because I'm the adult and I say so. Other adults don't like being treated like other adults don't like being treated like children. We just don't. So, on the one hand, you are evil and wrong. Not really going to respond to that nicely. As opposed to, "That was interesting. However," but if you cannot get reason, understanding, or common decency from a conversation as the second option I pose to you, because that second option has already closed themselves off to any form of rebuttal. Any form of dialogue has been cut short with, "You are wrong and evil, and that is completely subversive, and I say so." They don't want to hear anything else. They don't want their minds changed. And that's kind of sad. And it is in my firm opinion that it is those people who are the Mr. Snatchers of this world. That, have you seen Box Trolls? Will you see Box Trolls? If you've seen it before, will you watch it again with a new perspective? Again, let me know in the comments. Be kind to me. Be kind to each other. My camera woman said, leave a comment and how many times you heard the bell ring.
Every time a bell rings, the box troll gets his box.
Yes, that is adorable. But like I said, kindness is the key to understanding. Ring the bell to draw the zombies away from you. The like and subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.